We're going to start today in a wide-legged forward fold. Just step to the side of your mat, extend your legs out parallel to each side of your mat and fold forward and down. And hang heavy here, grasp opposite elbows. Just sway side to side. Take a moment to feel how this tension release feels on your muscles. And the next couple deep breaths here, start adding new movement into your body. Maybe place your hands gently on the ground and start bending each knee side to side. Really extend that back out long. Finding new movement, new flexion and stretch with your spine. And keep moving here. Maybe relax the tension in your neck and shake your head yes and no. Instead of starting in stillness today, we kind of start together in movement, and let's discover that together. Really see how that feels. Maybe try to do sort of like a forward fold cat-cow. Send your knees out wide. Bend them slightly. Draw your belly to the ground. And extend your hips up. Send your chin to your chest. Walk your hands a little bit further out in front of you, high on your fingertips. Really feel how this feels within your hip bones. Next, let's place our left hand on the mat. Reach our right arm up for a side twist. Take a couple breaths here and notice that by pointing your fingers towards your right foot, you get a deeper stretch. Exhale, lower down and place your right hand on the mat with your fingers facing your left foot, and reach your left arm out and up. Exhale, switch to the opposite side, and just make a mini flow here with these little side bends in this forward fold fashion. Exhale, crawl forward to a low lunge. Now we're facing the top of our mat. Lunge over our left foot. Just take a second here. Maybe rock back and forth. Let's sweep to the back of our mats and just meet in a lunge on our right foot. Our hands framing our right foot. We're not there for long. Let's sweep back to the front of our mat. Exhale, send our foot back to meet our opposite foot and lower down to our bellies. Inhale, rise up to cobra, our first of the day. Exhale, back to belly. Inhale, hands and knees. Slowly meet in our first down dog. Sending our hips high. Our gaze to our navel. Maybe pedaling out our feet here. Taking a moment to breathe. We aren't focusing strongly on breath today. I hope that we can find meditation in our movement and really focus on the movements today. Let's start coming back to the top of a push-up. Exhale, lower to our bellies. Inhale to cobra. Maybe extend your arms a little bit more straight this time. Draw those shoulders away from your ears. Or back to your belly. Back to hands and knees, and exhale the down dog. Pedaling out those feet once again. Inhale, come forward to high plank. Lower to cobra. Exhale to your belly. This time let's try to inhale straight up to a push-up and then to down dog. We're going to start speeding things up a little bit. So let's inhale to a top of a push-up. Exhale to this chaturanga, keeping our elbows in tight. Our knees up to up dog, rolling over our toes. Exhale to down dog. Let's add on and send our right leg up to this one-legged down dog, circling out your hips, rolling out your ankle, maybe extending and bending your leg. On your next inhale, send your leg through to a low lunge. Swivel your back heel down and send your arms up over to a T, keeping that front leg bent to warrior B. Extend that leg long to inverted triangle. Send your arms up and down the back leg and up, extended high. We're going to do a big movement here. Circle those arms up and over. Send that weight into your right foot. Lift the left leg off the ground for half moon. Extend the left arm up. Balancing posture here, really opening up that left hip, the left side body. Another big movement, we're going to exhale and send that left leg back to the back of our mat and open up to the side of our mat for star pose, paralleling our legs and our feet back to the side. Then we're sending ourselves back to the left side. Step back, lower down halfway, roll over your toes, up dog, back over your toes, down dog for this left side now. Extend the left leg long. We're on the opposite side of our mat, so it's a left side. Bring to circle. Find movement in this down dog. Send the left leg through. Swivel the back heel down to warrior B. Extend the arms up, legs long. Inverted triangle. Exhale, send those arms back. Pour the weight to the left foot. Half moon on the left side. Opening up the right side here. Allowing yourself to fall if you need to, finding your balance. Exhale. Once we're here for a moment more, I'm going to send that right leg back to the top of our mat and open up to star pose. Remember, balancing postures are difficult and it's okay to fall. Find movement and find your edge here. It doesn't have to look perfect. It just has to be right for you. Frame your right foot. Now you're at the back of the top of the mat. Lower down halfway. Up dog. And down dog. Let's do that again on the right side. Send your right leg high. Send it through. Warrior B. We're going to speed things up a little bit. Inverted triangle. Send those arms up. Pour that weight to the right foot. Half moon here. Really opening up. Taking a moment to pause. Extend that left leg back to the back of the mat, star pose, and then let's go to the back of the mat, frame the left foot, lower down, send it back, up dog, hips high to down dog, left leg high, send it through to a low lunge, swivel the back heel to warrior B, extend the leg long to inverted triangle. And then send it high for half moon. Take a moment here just to work and play with your posture. Next, exhale, send the right leg back to the top of the mat to star pose. Frame that right foot, send it back. Take your chaturanga to up dog and down dog. Do it again. Right leg high, send it through. Warrior B, inverted triangle, half moon. Exhale into star pose. Frame the left foot, send it back. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog, left leg high. Send it through. Warrior B, inverted triangle, up to half moon. This is a big movement here, big balancing posture. Send your right leg back to the top of the mat to star pose. Frame your right foot, send it back. Lower down, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Right leg high, you're doing awesome. To warrior B, keep breathing here. Inverted triangle, half moon, star pose, open up wide. Frame that left foot, send it back. Lower down, chaturanga, up dog to down dog. Left leg high. Send it through. Warrior B, inverted triangle, half moon. You're doing amazing. Remember to breathe. Move the way it feels great for you. Star pose. You can pause the video here if you want to continue to flow. If not, let's meet together on the side of our mat in that star pose position, but place our hands on our hips and lower down to a low sumo squat position and just start pulsing here. Keeping your pelvis in, your chest up, really keeping a deep squat, breathing and pulsing here. Feel the burn in those thighs. Now that we've warmed up, we can really isolate movements here and feel the lengthening of our muscles. And let's stop our pulsing here, place our hands at our chest, and just lift up one ankle one at a time. Keeping a really big, deep bend in our squat. Keep the chest up and just breathe. A couple more breaths, a couple more lifting of your ankle. Just take a moment here. Start back on the pulses. Place our heels back down and just pulse. Fold forward and down. Straighten your legs. Just a forward fold over the wide legs. Clasp your hands behind your back with your forward fold and just find some relaxation, some stretch here. Our break's over, so let's swivel our right foot to the back of the mat and bend deeply into that right leg. Clasp your hands behind your back and really extend open long. Slowly lower down with those clasped hands to humble warrior. Make sure your shoulders or your belly aren't resting on your bent knee, but that you're really engaging your core, your legs, feeling the shake within your body as you hold this posture. Just breathe here. Just a couple more breaths. Almost done. Extend those arms away from the back. Just breathe. Inhale, slowly rise. Take the bind out of your hands. Breathe here to goddess pose. Taking a moment. Just find your center once again. Go a little bit deeper in this pose. Finding that some stability, some engagement. Inhale, rise up. Let's go off to the opposite leg. So we're bending our left leg, sending the foot to the side of our mat. Extending our arms long behind us and clasping our arms. Slowly lowering down to the inside of our leg to humble warrior. Really finding engagement not only in our core here, but our legs and our shoulders. Drawing those shoulders away from our ears, our hands away from our back. Everything engaged, all of our muscles, all of our body working at this moment, but especially our breath. Finding some breath here. Inhale, rise. Beautiful job. Circle our arms up, back to this goddess pose. Just breathe here. Finding strength in discomfort and power. Place our hands at heart center. We're almost done. Maybe just with each inhale left, go a little bit deeper into your squat. Inhale, rise, and exhale, fold forward over wide legs. Beautiful job. Maybe clasp opposite elbows. And take a twist together here. Place your left hand on the ground and lift your right arm up. Go to the opposite side. Just to kind of wring out your spine after those movements. Heel toe your feet together. Slowly lower down to a seat. Let's send our legs out long to full splits here. Just find a stretch. And try to release here so that we can have this stretch be more of a yin pose. If you need to use a block or a blanket or a coat to place your hands on. Just find some engagement in your hips. Lower down as much as you can, and then just release. Inhales and exhales. Just really releasing here. Slowly inhale. Keep your hips exactly where they are and send your left leg inside the inside of your leg. Your right leg so that you're in a half butterfly, half splits position. And exhale off to your right side, sending your left arm up above your head. Just take a moment to breathe here. Don't pay attention to my husband in the video or my reaction to him. Just keep stretching, pretend like nothing is happening. And inhale, rise up and switch just to the opposite side, sending your right leg in and your left leg long. Just taking a moment to breathe here. Slowly rise up. Come to a comfortable seat in the middle of your mat. Place your hands at heart center and just find some stillness here. Place your hands up to your third eye for kind thoughts. Down to your lips for kind words. Finally down to your heart center for love, first for yourself always, then for others around you. My light and love honors and never compares the light and love within you. Namaste.